Whew. It is February 4th, and yesterday at noon we lost power. So by the laws of farm, that would be when Vanilla had a baby, but Mike already walked out here and I didn't get any exciting yells, so no baby. But we have no power, so the goat butts are in here in the dark. No baby. Still pregnant. There's Brownie. Silly goats. So we're gonna go ahead and give them breakfast. Go check on the other animals. Get them some breakfast and some water too. Freezing rain took down a couple of trees on either side of our driveway too. So we are stuck in a level 3, which means we can't drive anywhere to get anything. Plus the trees are in the way. I mean, that's like a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch thick of ice on everything. This is the road we're walking on. I mean, it's snowy ice, and then like that, you can't even get down to the road. There's ice down there. So here is the tree. It's not on our property, it's on the road or across the road. It's on our neighbor's property though, but completely destroyed this guardrail, like several posts down. But there's no getting around that until the light comes up and we're able to, well, Mike's able to cut it up with a chainsaw. And then, if you can kind of tell, it's landed on the neighbor's cattle fence too, so not sure what she's gonna do about that. Now that there's some daylight, I can show you a little bit better, like the extent of the ice. I mean, it is just everything. These treetops here are hanging, like drooping, and they don't normally droop. I mean, there's something pretty about the ice being on things. You can see, like, we've got treetops that are drooping. This tree already kind of has an angle, but it's angled a lot more. The treetops above it are down. There's trees back here that are down, that are newer. Like they fell yesterday and last night. Here's that same fence, just to give you an idea of what it looks like in the daylight. I was hoping to get video of that tree across the road down at our neighbor's house, but now that it's daylight, Mike and the neighbor, I don't know if it's her husband or some family member, but they're both out there with chainsaws, and it's not even been 20 minutes and I think it's gone. So I'll show you what's left of it. Our well pump is not hooked up to any power right now, and we need to get water to the animals. So since our stove is gas and we can still use it, we're gonna melt down some snow. So we're getting the birds some feed and water. Everything is frozen. This is like a yard fabric that we have covering it, and it's done an okay job. There's the ice on that zip tie. Got ice on here. One thing that I do wish I would have done differently to prep for this winter storm coming is to have gotten in here and put some fresh shavings down, just to ensure that they had nice dry shavings, because I have no idea when I'm going to be able to get in here next. Like, this is frozen solid. I mean, I could certainly bring out boiling water and get into it, but like everything is frozen right now. These lucky guys and gals are living the posh farm life here in the big barn. It's actually pretty warm in here, like not a huge chill. Obviously no power, so no heat lamps, but They're more than happy. Back to check on the gals. It's a little warmer. Actually, I wouldn't say it's warmer, but it's definitely brighter than it was earlier.
Alright, I'm gonna take down your bed.
This is probably the 5th or 6th either full tree or large lead that fell down because of Winter Storm Landon. If you listen carefully, you can hear the ice cracking on the branches as they move in the wind. There are some branches that are dangerously close to laying on that power line, so let's get out from underneath it. Here, these ones didn't snap. They're like bent. But the one behind it, that one's down. There's more up past it that we're gonna need to clear. All of these trees are like curved like this when they really should be straight up and down. That's just the weight of the ice on them. Like this tree here is not normally curved that much. Like it's more upright. There's a better view of them laying on the main lines. We came into town to get some groceries and get some lunch. The roads into town were perfectly fine. Our road,
not so much.
Not so much. But that's okay because it doesn't take much to get onto the main roads. But we still don't have power. It's Saturday. The power went out Thursday at noon. So we're without power and without running water. It's a little chilly in the house, so the kids wanted me to build them a heat tent. So they've got their space heater in their little tent to stay nice and toasty. Are you warm?
Take a picture.
I'm taking a video. Is this toasty? Yeah, you warm?
Who's on the play area?
This is your play area.
Can we get out?
It is 10 a.m. on Sunday, so we're going on 3 days? 3 days, no power, no running water, no heat other than our space heater. We have our generator, so I shouldn't say we're completely without power, but I'm gonna go to take the kids to my parents and get them a nice hot bath, myself a nice hot shower, and hopefully we'll have some power tonight, maybe. You digging? Yeah. It is probably inching up to 40 degrees out today. It's still Sunday. We haven't gotten power back yet. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We don't know when we're gonna get power back yet. So here shortly we are gonna go to my parents to get some hot showers, celebrate my brother for his birthday, and then share some exciting news with the family when we get there. But right now we're outside because it is a little bit warmer. We're still bundled up, but we wanted to take some time to get out and get some sun rays and apparently eat some snow while we're at it. All white snow, no yellow snow, no chicken poo snow. But it's really cool because we're sitting out here, and as it's getting warmer, all of the ice that has built up on all the trees, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's breaking and it's falling off, and it sounds like glass just breaking out in the woods, and it's really kind of cool. It is Monday afternoon. We are officially on day 4 without any power, and it's been nice because it was kind of like a pause from, I don't know, just being connected to the internet and all that stuff, so that was fun. But I'm ready to have some of my creature comforts back. I just saw AEP's truck go down the road, so fingers crossed that they say it's supposed to be on tonight by 7 p.m., but they also said it was going to be Saturday by 11, then Sunday by 11, then Monday by 11, so I'm hoping we're back on. They said there are 200 people out in our area, so, I mean, that's a lot for where we're at because we're so far spaced apart from each other. And those trees that were laying, like hanging over because of the ice on them on the primary lines, I had called and reported it several times thinking like that would get them out sooner. I was gone for a little bit for work today, and I came back and they're off the power lines, but I don't think it's because they came and trimmed them, because I don't really see any like tire tracks or footprints or anything that would lead to that. I'm thinking that just the sunshine melted all the ice off the high branches and it just lifted off. So here's to hoping our power kicks on here shortly. I was kind of hoping it would while I was recording, but I guess we'll see when it kicks on. This is our first experience with losing power out in a rural area. So we are kind of just getting used to prepping for it properly, and I think we did a good job prepping for everything. Like we had plenty of food, we had a generator, we have food for the animals. The only thing I think that we could have prepped a little better for was our fuel. We underestimated how much fuel a generator would use, so Mike went out on the roads despite it being level 3. But we would classify this as an emergency because that's how we're heating our home. Even though we're just using a space heater and just staying in one room, the house has stayed right at like 64 degrees. So I think that's pretty comfortable for the winter. A little chilly when you're sleeping, but it's not a dangerous temperature. So it's been good. We're running our refrigerator from the generator, our space heater, and then we'll unplug something when we want to cook something in like the air fryer or something in the coffee pot or the microwave. Our stove is gas, so we can just turn it on and light it with a lighter, so that's been nice. We made hot cocoa last night, and we'll just use it to cook soups and stuff today, so that's not bad. But I'm praying that he makes it back safely because the roads are nasty right by us. I'm not sure when he gets on the main roads how that's gonna be, but as you may be able to tell, it is snowing outside. I think this is Winter Storm Landon is what it's called, but we're having fun. I like it when we don't have power. We spent the night We had a bunch of flashlights and little battery-powered lanterns, and we were playing our version of charades and shadow puppets, and the kids just had a ball. And honestly, it doesn't bother me that we don't have like our Netflix and stuff like that. Though it sucks because our phones make calls and text messages through Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi is down. I think technically we can hook it up to our generator. We just honestly haven't really cared to. We're making it fine without that. Our home phone, I don't know why it's not working. I don't know if it's because it is cordless. The reason I got it is in case of emergencies, and I thought it would still work for some reason. I don't know. But either way, it's been really fun. So, yeah. One of the side effects of being stuck inside, nothing else to do, is you start projects. There used to be cabinets right here, and we tore them down, and we're gonna paint over it. Now this is a modular, so it's got these like annoying seam strip things, and because there were cabinets, they were missing some, so we painted where the cabinets were last night. We need to find if we can buy more seam strips, but we took down those cabinets. I've stripped these, which I did that previously. I'm gonna paint these because I need to beautify them some way. And there were cabinets across here and above the fridge that are now gone and outside. So I'm not sure what we're doing here. Maybe open air shelving or something, I don't know, but put a hole in the wall. Gotta wait for that to dry so we can sand it and paint it. I don't know why we did this. We have closed ourselves into the living room just because it's the biggest room, and I don't know, that's just the room we chose. And we put blankets underneath these doors because with it being a modular, the doors, I don't know. There used to be really fluffy carpet in here, but there's a gap under the doors. So we're barricading ourselves in the living room to stay extra warm. I do have to say these lanterns that we got last year from Tractor Supply for $5 are the bomb. So they've got a flashlight on the front, and when you pull them open, let's see if I can show you that here. They're a really bright LED lantern. So $5. I don't know if Tractor Supply still carries them, but honestly, best $5 spent. Power is finally on at 7:30 on Monday.